What's up, everybody? We're back. I think we welcome back to Totally Chump is what I meant to say.
Chump Totally 2 back. Welcome.
Welcome back, Fuzz-Knuckers, to Totally Chump. I believe this is the episode we're on. Level we're on is 150.
Nuzzfucker?
Yeah, no, Fuzz-Knuckers. It's been a little bit since we've recorded, so my memory may be a little hazy. So I'm sorry if you've seen this before.
No, it hasn't. We're wearing the same clothes, and it's the same day, and we are the same amount of erect.
I mean, that's every day, but...
Just going around everywhere at half-mast. I feel like you'd stub your dick.
Stub your dick. Band name. Or album name. Stub your dick. Stub your dick. Stub your dick on all the furniture.
Stub your dick all over the walls.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Come all over my hairy balls.
I thought the chapter change was going to be at 150,
My throat hurts now.
but I was mistaken. So sorry about that, folks. We're still. I don't think I'll beat the game. Well, maybe
I'm going to cringe so hard when we're editing this episode because of this shit.
I think I'll be able to beat this game. This episode,
We'll
maybe
beat it off.
If not this episode, it's gonna be next episode for sure.
Yeah, dude, he's got a fart butt. Don't mind our pigment change. Braden and I just decided to switch ethnicities for the day. And so our character decided to reflect it. We didn't want him feeling out.
Oh, yes, he is green now instead of yellow.
He looked like Walter White last time.
Sorry.
And now he looks like...
He's a yodeler. He's like a yodeling hat.
Is that a yodeling hat? I thought he was homeless.
No, it looks like a yodeler hat. Well, it's kind of more like a fedora top hat thing. But
I'm
going to call it a yodeler hat because it's cooler.
Okay, so Webtoon has some wild, like, comics with wild titles on them. And, like, it's crazy because with stuff that you can, like, watch for free and, like, read for free, like fan fiction and stuff, and any crazy bastard can just, like, make some drawings and shit and, like, put them online. There was one that I trial watched, and you don't have to subscribe to our channel if this particular artist doesn't. You listening to this, you have to. You have to right now. You must. No, I'm just kidding. You do what you want. We got no control over you. Was reforming my fedora-wearing boyfriend, or something like that. And that's basically the thing. Now, here's the thing. In the first episode of the series, we didn't meet the boyfriends. We met and it wasn't like prologue, it's like episode 1, a few panels of meeting this idol chick who, like, got into streaming.
Classic.
And then, like, by episode 3, we hadn't even met the fedora boyfriend, and I was like, I think I lost interest. I wanted to see the fedora-wearing boyfriend do fedora stuff and why he needs to change. TLDR, keep wearing your fedoras, kings. That is your crown, and no one can take your fedora crown away.
Nah.
We don't endorse fedoras.
Funny enough, you mentioned
Chump.
that. I was going to be like, we live in a society. We live in a crazy world where a yodeling hat, calling it a yodeling hat is cooler than a fedora.
Fedora's been cool. It kind of looks like a cowboy hat instead, actually.
People tried to make
the
it cool.
feather.
They tried to make it cool in like 2006. Oh, cutscene.
You again?
You again? Yes, I'm the hero.
I'm gonna
Cobbler.
shred you like a 20-year-old tax return.
Huh.
Please, Cobbler, you're nothing but a paper tiger.
The power is mine, all mine.
Oh no, the true villain has
Princesses would
arrived.
be so jealous.
Facts.
Sorry,
Bonk.
Bob, but a little man like you stands no chance against a mighty warrior.
A mighty kink shamer as myself.
I just realized I'm chewing gum, and I was chewing it really loudly while I was watching this cutscene. I'm sorry if you could hear me chewing.
For this.
Yes, Bob, we know. You said that like a million times. The cave. Starting with a strong double jump. Oops.
But I will hold on hope, and I
here we go.
won't let you choke on the noose around your neck. That's Mumford & Sons, The Cave.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, he's stealing. He's stealing. He's stealing his nerves.
I am. Because now we're starting to get to the tougher stuff. And it gets the tough stuff. That's Billy Mays.
Oh my gosh.
And it gets the tough stuff. I
So-
wipe my ass with a drill. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy.
You're
It's
quoting
easy.
Is this a YouTube poop?
Yeah, it's a YouTube poop of Billy Mays. May he rest in peace. May he rest in power. Probably the best salesperson, infomercial salesman of all time.
If Phil Swift's casket isn't made out of flex tape, I'm gonna riot.
Interesting.
Or
That's
Flex Seal. I'm okay with
That's
both.
the final commercial is casket making with Flex Seal. I just sawed my casket in half.
He like raises from the dead. It's like, Phil Swift here with Flex Seal. I sawed my casket in half. Everyone at the funeral is like,
Phil, we have one final sale to make. I sawed my casket in half. That's crazy. That'd be funny though. Kind of spooky and very
Actually, it's
supernatural, but
Phil Swift arrives at a random funeral and he's like, to test the durability of flex tape, I sawed this casket in half. And like the grieving widow is bawling her eyes out and screaming. The body on the floor is also sawed in half.
just right through everything.
Just right through everything. Phil Swift accused of sniffing flex glue, and all he can see is Martians. That's a JonTron joke. That dude is he is the MVP of flex tape jokes and videos.
Yeah, what a sponsorship to have on a channel.
Oh yeah, he did have a sponsor number 2. That was amazing.
To get like actual Phil Swift on your channel.
Yeah, dude, amazing. Phil Swift, please come on Totally Chump.
That would be crazy because I'm not saying
We just plop him down here, like in a third chair next to us. He's like, hey, can I patch from... And it's like, no. You're just here. This is what we do.
this is what we
Nothing needs taping,
Yeah.
but, you know.
I would be straight up. I'm going to be straight up. I think Phil Swift would be so bored.
Yeah. Maybe. What if he's like a hardcore, like, really loves Let's Play? Like, closeted Let's Play lover.
That'd be kind of
And
cool.
he's like, yeah, this is what I do. Every time I'm not doing flex tape stuff or, like, with his family, because I think he's married.
Probably.
Yeah, he's an absolute Chad. He's a total hunk. Like, who wouldn't marry Phil Swift? He is the GOAT. I just Gen Z'd all over this place.
You Gen Z'd all over the floor, in your pants. Oh
dude.
my gosh.
Gen Z, more like Gen Z-man.
I've aged 40 years.
Braden's been doing that a lot in our personal lives lately.
No, what I've been doing to Chase, it's kind of mean, but it's kind of funny, and that's why I keep doing it, is he'll say a joke, and I'll have a drink in my hand, and I'll, like, take a drink as if I didn't hear him, and then, like, laugh as if I just got it. So he'll be like, what's a good, like, punny joke you can think off top of your head?
I don't know. Cloudberry Kingdom? That's Cloudberry nice.
And then I stay silent, and I go, and then that's what I do. I like give it like a good 3 seconds of silence as if I don't get it, or I just didn't listen, and then I'm like, oh, that is funny.
I hate that it makes me laugh because it's you're such a twisted zebra asshole.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing it like genuinely.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I got wombo comboed into that spike ball.
I know.
A part of me is still also,
It's a joke.
oops. A part of me is still like completely baffled I can do this with my brain half turned off. I'm like, it's on my subconscious level. That's how much I love this game.
Subconsciously, just playing Cloudberry Kingdom when you're falling asleep at night. You've probably done that before, haven't you? Like on
Not
crazy
asleep.
Cloudberry Kingdom days. No, not sleep, not like in your dreams. But you know how like, so when I was younger and like, a whole thing. I had to stay home from school a lot when I was like 15 because of some health shit. You know all this. I don't want to air my dirty laundry on the channel.
Yeah, you're good. You're
Unless
good.
it's, like super relevant. But anyway, I like would stay home a lot, and I was at the hospital a lot from like 15 to 16. And one of the things I would do all the time is like in the hour-long drive or like 2-hour drive back home from the hospital and all that crap. I would play solitaire so much to the point where like I had gotten an iPad, mostly to do schoolwork because I had to do that at like home a lot. And I would play so much solitaire that I would be doing solitaire I would be drifting off to sleep, and I would be playing solitaire in my head.
Okay, I know what you mean. Yes, there are certain games that I've played so much I see it in my sleep. I see it in my sleep. I don't like play it in my
That
sleep.
last jump is just murdering you.
Yeah, this one's tough. I kind of have to lock in a little bit. Let's see. So I keep falling right there. I think I need to...
This is definitely... I do not believe you when you tell me that... There you go. I don't believe you that you have not, like... Especially with, like, the endless mode sometimes. That I do not believe that you have not, like, been falling asleep and had runs of this game go on in your head.
Funny enough, not with this one. Only because, like, when I sit down to play Cloudberry Kingdom, the stint isn't long enough, if that makes sense.
Oh my god.
Like... I'll get kicks with other games I play where I like play them for hours.
Kick cereal?
Yeah, I'll play them for hours.
Dude, how do you feel about kick cereal?
That's all right.
It's you're eating balls.
So?
It's amazing.
Okay.
And those balls are tasty. Well, all balls are tasty.
Sounds like you're answering your own question.
I'm not answering my own question. I'm just baffled that you're like, it's okay. And it's like, it's not just okay.
You're saying it's good?
Yeah. Some good shit,
I like
dude.
the berry kicks. The berry kicks is really good.
That's just Captain Crunch.
Really good. It is not Captain Crunch.
Is it Trix?
Whoa, it's not Trix either.
Is it akin to either? Which one would you say it's closer to?
It's closer to Trix, but that's like saying that's like saying a chef is close to Walter White.
What the
Yes,
hell did
they
you
both cook, but it's two vastly different things. You know what I mean?
What the hell did you just say to me right now? That is
you
the
heard
most
me.
wild.
But it makes sense though.
Yeah,
Kicks does not taste like Trix. But you're like, if you had to give it one, I'm like, well, okay, if I'm forced to pick
You had to
one.
go in a certain direction. And yes, you did answer the question, but...
But it's nothing
yeah.
like Trix. It's nothing like Trix.
Okay.
Because the texture, flavor, and consistency are all different.
Really?
Yep.
Did you ever have the peanut butter cereal of like the Captain Crunch?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude.
Okay,
We
so
gotta, next time we have breakfast together, we gotta buy a box of that shit. Because that it's great. It's good to the degree that, like, my dad for years, gosh, what does he eat for breakfast now is wild. Because the dude, like, he's become not necessarily an entire health nut, but the guy doesn't eat a lot of stuff habitually. In fact, like, he's kind of attached to certain stuff. Well, he's got gout and, like,
Yeah.
I mean, as you ate, straight up, I've had to write off some, like, restaurants that I'm like, I'm not allowed to eat at these places because they hurt me too much to be worth it. One of those recently, which I'm really disappointed about, is Five Guys. Like, the last time I had Five Guys, I
felt like you had five guys in you.
Yeah. Okay, as long as he does it to himself.
All right.
It did feel like I had Five Guys rocking my colon.
Oh my gosh. They booked an all-private concert for your colon.
Jeez. I'll
Thank you,
lap dance with
finally.
my colon.
Monkey bananas.
Hey, dude, don't give yourself...
Monkey bananas.
Don't trigger a monkey ball flashback. Oh, and you're in a ball right now. That's really funny.
I'm on a wheel. It's a torture wheel. Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yeah, this whole game is torture.
Not true. It's fun. I'm having fun. It's a good time. It's a good time.
That's really convincing. It's a good time.
It's a good time. I'm having so much fun.
I am not sad. I'm not sad at all. Jim, she took the kids. Yeah, and I'm not sad about it. I don't miss them at all. Like, I didn't even like them in the first place. It's getting very bitter.
Yay!
All right, smooth sailing.
Try.
Here we go. First try. You ready?
All right, Batman. That wasn't.
Here we go.
You
First try.
already
You ready?
died.
You ready? First try. First try. Here we go. Attempt number one. Attempt number one. Coming in. Coming in hot. Attempt number one.
Attempt number one.
There we go. Booyah. See? First try. First try. You ready?
All right, I'm proud of you. Good job. You did it.
Yeah, see? First try.
Was that actually your first try?
Yeah, totally.
Not.
Here we go. First try.
I can't with you. Who raised you?
Here we go, my parents.
Fucking-
Here we go, first try. Oh no!
Oh, dude, that is a hot box.
I'd pay a subscription to see that box.
What is that box's OnlyFans? Oh man, that's like level 10 women objectification. If like,
Ugh, sex work is a interesting topic.
yes.
Many who are for it and many against it.
Do we have to censor the word OnlyFans?
Probably not. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, dude.
All I'm going to say about that is you can have your opinion and be justified in having it. That's all I'm going to say about it.
All right. Wow, that box is farting. I guess we should say
I'm a
queefing.
jet box. I'm a jet box.
Queef box.
Whoa. My life as a jet box. Oh, and I have a double jump?
Teenage jet box life.
Dude, Teenage Robot. My life as a teenage robot.
It was a great show.
That was a good cartoon. When I was a kid, I loved that show.
Like, it was very interesting how, I mean, now as an adult, honestly, I look back and I'm like, Jenny was a very teenage girl. Like, she was such a teenage girl. In the sense that, like, now I see, and it's just like, wow, she cried a lot.
She did.
Also, but was, like, also super strong and dependable.
All right, I'm getting, like, railed. Come on. I hate the box. It's the hardest one.
Inside this fairy box.
The box one
is the
sucks.
most
Space Bob
secret
sucks. There you go.
secret in all of secretdom, and I am its sole witness.
Oh, come on. Here we go. You ready? So I gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh my gosh. Please make it stop! Make it stop!
Twinkle, twinkle,
Please,
little
please.
star. Braden Psyche won't get that far.
I am falling in my nuts. Yes, that's possible. They're big nuts.
You can't rhyme nuts with nuts!
I can, and I just did, bitch. All right.
You shithead.
Oh, my freaking nuts, they hurt.
I'm gonna go splurt the girt.
I'ma go. All right, we're good. Come on! It's both. It's literally both.
We're good. Oh, come on! You beat it in your first try, though.
All right.
That's how
Okay,
angry
Big
you were.
Bob. See, Big Bob's easier because I actually have speed. I can go fast. Ooh.
Nice. Oh my gosh, another cutscene.
Where is
I think we'll be beating it.
Oh,
where is it?
She broke your heart before, she'll do it again.
I'm not talking about the princess cobbler. I'm here for the
Ooh,
orb.
he wants
He wants
power.
the power.
Bob, you're finally using your head. Too
big.
You're gonna lose it.
His head is too big to. What?
That is one nasty paper cut.
Oh my gosh, he just got shot with an arrow.
He did.
And he's on fire.
It's on fire. That is
Looks like you broke your
wildfire.
Is it true, Bob? You didn't come for me? You came for this?
I'm sorry, princess.
No worries. Now killing you's a whole lot easier.
Really? That's messed up.
I mean,
Bye,
he was
Bob.
messed up first.
Here we go again.
True.
Does he have a comb over?
He's balding, so it's like the
Wow,
3 strips of hair.
Oh, it's got the Homer Simpson hairdo.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, this looks familiar. What, a black screen? Oh, here we go. Oh, I love this song. Here we go, baby. We're into the castle. We're into real deep lava now. Looks like the heat is really turning up. Be careful or you'll get burned.
And you jerk it out.
Did any of my puns land?
No.
Oh! Whoa! And she brings it only halfway before I even argue.
CJ?
Oh! If you ever love your girl, tell her this. Oh! Have you seen that meme?
Was it Big Smoke?
No, so it's this dude with like this. He has like the white boy haircut. He like
does
has
that
an
even
acoustic
mean?
guitar.
Oh,
And
no.
he has like the chiseled chin, and he's playing a song. He's like, if you ever love your girl, that's what you're gonna tell her.
I love you, bitch.
And then I think he's singing Blinding Lights by The Weeknd.
Christ.
Because you know they go, "Oh, I'm blinded by the light." It's that line, but he has like a super gravelly singing voice for some reason. So he goes, "Oh, I'm blinded." If that's not the song, please correct me. I don't remember. He just says that first, "Oh," like really gravelly, and then people just like cut it off right there, and then that's the meme. It's like, if you really love your girl, just tell her, "Oh."
Also, why that meme put me in fight or flight? Like, I'm actually upset right now.
I think it's because you're also looking at the screen.
No, it is not.
I think it's also because you're looking at the screen.
It is not.
I think it's because you haven't blinked because you're looking at the screen.
It's not because I'm looking at the screen. It's because I don't like The Weeknd.
Okay.
Okay?
That's what you say.
Okay?
Okay.
I don't like The Weeknd.
Okay,
I do like
great.
his song about being a virgin from American
So you
Dad,
do like
though.
The Weeknd.
No.
To a degree, yeah.
Brayden.
You have to like The Weeknd to a degree if you
No.
like any of his songs. That's how it goes.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, totally. Uh-huh.
I'm going to beat you up.
Ow! Please! All right, we're good. We're good. All is safe and dandy. The fireballs are my least favorite because they're the hardest ones to predict.
Man, those are some fireballs, my dude.
Okay, now we are going to start getting into the levels where, like, I have to focus a little bit more because they start doing, like, asymmetrical timing.
What was the interview? There's an interview with some celebrities where they're talking about, I think it might be Paul Rudd, but I'm totally not sure. And they have a director who, like, has a very thick accent. I think it might be French, but, like, he would just say, like, wow, that was really close.
That's all good.
Like, he would say things that would, like, make you double take. No, I think who's the guy, what's his name? He plays,
You cannot ask me names for anything because I do not follow movies whatsoever.
he's the guy who plays Hawkeye in the Avengers.
I know him as Hawkeye.
Okay. That guy
Okay.
was talking about a director that he worked, like, in a movie that he worked on with his with this other actor.
Uh-huh.
And they were talking about how he had a very thick, like, accent, which I believe is French. I'm not totally sure. And so he would say things like, "That was really good, but you got to pay attention. You have to fuck us." And it's like, what?
Lamau, that's funny.
Or, like, he would say, he's like, "Okay, come on her. I'm going to come on her. Come on her." And they're
Yeah.
like, "What?" And it's like, oh, yeah, like, he's saying,
camera,
like, the
move the
camera on
camera.
her, or, like, move on her.
Yeah, I see.
He's like, "I'm going to force myself on you." And she'd be like, "What?" And he'd be like, or he's like, "I'm going to push myself on you." And, like, by the way, I'm sorry for my offensive accents. Like, they're terrible. But yeah, could you, yeah,
That's the gist.
that's basically the gist of it. I hit a point and I think it was like the "fuck us" or "fuck this."
That's funny. I love people with accents, honestly, when they speak English.
It's amazing.
And, I mean, that's not to make fun of them. It's more so to make fun of English, because English is a
English
stupid
is a
language.
hard language
It's a
to learn.
stupid language. The concept of language is also crazy to me.
Well, yeah, we had linguistic abilities that were eventually developed in early primal society where it's just like, hey, we can communicate with each other. The wild thing, too, is along some evolutionary path, imagine if we had just started talking only with our hands and not with our mouths.
That'd be cool.
It'd be wild.
So cool.
I mean, it'd be kind of similar to, like, the Falmer in Skyrim, that they just, years of living under darkness, enslaved by the Dwemer, like, rendered their sight useless, but all their other senses were acute and they just get it. What I don't get is how can they use bow and arrow?
It's like The Who when they're singing about the pinball wizard who won by smell.
What was that entire sentence you just said to me right now?
You know The Who?
I do know the band, yes.
You know their song Pinball Wizard?
I do not know their song Pinball Wizard.
What?
I
feel like I've
don't.
heard you sing that song before.
No, I haven't.
Really? He's a
have.
pinball wizard. Dun, dun,
Nope.
dun, dun, dun. Wow.
You
Okay.
were probably thinking of someone else. But
Well,
yeah, no.
in
I've never
Pinball
heard-
Wizard, one of their songs, which is a great song, they sing about a blind kid who's like the world champion pinball guy, pinball wizard, world champion pinball player. And they recount in their lyrics that he had won by smell in one of the instances. And we were like,
crazy.
how?
Also,
How is this possible?
Also, it's kind of like the one kid, and I don't know. I've heard something that it was fake, but it could just be haters being like, "That can't be true, and I will not accept it." So I'm gonna make this look like misinformation. But that kid who learned how to skateboard by using echolocation.
What?
Yeah. Have you not heard the story before?
I don't think I have.
Actually, there's no more to the story than what I've just told you. But yeah, the kid was like, they trained using echolocation to skateboard, and then they figured it out and did it. It's one of those things.
Did the kid train himself, or was he trained how to use echolocation?
He figured it out himself.
Okay. I was about to be like, yo, if they trained him to use echolocation, we should be teaching more people how to use echolocation.
I mean, you can even take out the if he was trained. It's like if he could figure out how to teach other blind people to use echolocation, like that would be incredible. Like there would probably be a lot more blindness related accidents if teaching people. Probably a lot more clicking though. Have you?
So crazy.
Have you? You know what's?
Oh gosh. Go on.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna sound okay. I apologize. This is going to sound slightly ableist. But do you ever see people, like blind people, you're driving around and you see someone blind walking with their stick on the sidewalk, and you get kind of worried because you're like, I just really hope that they get to wherever they're going safely. Which is like,
is that ableist to think that way? To be concerned for someone because of a disability that's very apparent?
It's discrimination. I don't think they need my pity. But at the same time, like, not to pity people. How does that work?
It's more so I'm worried about other people being inconsiderate towards them than I am for them themselves.
Exactly. I actually so when I went to college, this is becoming less of a comedy channel at this point because we're talking about
shit with Chase and Braden.
Real shit with Chase and Braden. Welcome to totally real shit. Chump.
Real shit. Totally real shit.
But I actually had a classmate when I went to college who was blind. And again, like I went to massage school, so it's a little different than like traditional college. It's a trade school and you only have like a handful of classmates. Each class is somewhere between like 8 to like 12 people. Anyway, and like anytime I would see him in the hallway, he would be putting his stick back and forth.
Yep.
And there's probably a proper name for it, but I don't know it. And I would always be like, hey, on your right or on your left when we were passing through the hallway, and he'd be like, oh, thanks. And like, I think that's just a considerate, nice thing to do when you're passing a blind person, instead of being like, I'm just gonna try and maneuver around them. It's like that. No, I think I do a similar thing for women too. Where, because they don't know what they're doing all the time. Like, they're just so fucking dumb. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I thought to be like, all right,
that's a joke. I'm kidding. No. But when you're, I think I speak for several guys when I say that, like, following behind a woman is decently awkward.
Top 10 worst experiences, because it's like there's nothing I could be doing that would make her more. Well, there's a couple of things I could be doing to make her more uncomfortable.
Like actually chasing her.
But but as a normal civilian,
tackling her,
as a normal civilian
who has
there
girls
are
in his
very
basement.
few things I could be doing more that would make it weirder.
Right. But at the same time, like, if I'm ever walking behind a woman, especially at night, but if I'm ever walking behind a woman, I stay as quietly as possible so I can catch up. No, just kidding. I'm joking. Look, I'm deflecting with humor because this is like
it's a pretty touchy subject to joke about.
Yeah. No. But I think if I come out the gate and be like, I'm just going to say a bunch of outrageous shit, then my actual answer is going to be like, oh, okay, that's not so bad. I usually like cough or I scuff my foot on the ground so they can like look behind. They're like, oh, I'm not alone right now. Like if they feel more comfortable with their guard up, or if they want to pick up their pace, or whatever they need to do to feel comfortable in this situation. Gods know that I'm not going to feel comfortable in this situation no matter what. But that's just I just kind of accept that, being like, hey, it's fine. But you know, every time I like cough or I scuff my foot on the ground, I make some kind of noise so that anyway, I even do that at work. Like if I'm falling behind one of my female coworkers into the like laundry room because I have to grab something from there as well. Like I'll usually say like, oh, excuse me, or like the door won't be open, the door won't be closed or something, but I still like knock on the door frame to announce that I'm going in this room with you.
Yeah. If I ever find myself where I'm behind a woman, depending on the circumstance, like if I'm in the city and there's a lot of people like around, maybe not in a crowd setting, but like there's just a lot of other people around.
Right.
I usually won't worry too much about it because it's
yeah, that's not so bad.
Yeah, in the situations where it is kind of just one-on-one or it's like at night, I'll very deliberately I'll drastically reduce my pace and then pull out my phone and then look straight down at it rather than hold the phone up. I'll look straight down at it and slow down a frick ton so that if they do turn around on a whim, and they just see me super slowly just on my phone and like they can get ahead.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
So it makes it look like I'm busy, but usually I'm just scrolling in between my screens being like, I'm just going to pretend I look busy so they can get more ahead so they don't have to feel like I'm like walking behind them or anything.
The same thing. The more awkward thing though is like passing a woman too. Like that's hard because sometimes you need to get past someone. And like you could say, excuse me, they're, women are human beings. But at the same time, it does feel slightly awkward to, try to speed up your pace. To get around someone. But even then, I feel that to some degree with everyone, where I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to get around you. You're walking slow as fuck, dude. I'm trying to get out of this Walmart as soon as possible.
Yeah, facts.
Are we calling it an episode?
Oh yeah, we're on the marker. But thanks everybody for tuning in. We're almost done.
Like the toilet.
So this is episode 3. There's going to be one more episode, which will be the finale, and also maybe I'll do like a couple levels of the masochist so people can see.
Yeah. We'll make it full of content.
Yeah, they can see how crazy it actually gets.
Content.
So
we will pump it so full of content that it starts leaking out.
Correct. Oh, sorry. But yes, we'll catch you next time. Thanks everybody.
Bye.
Peace.
You can't rhyme nuts with nuts.